Chester Atkins.
Thank you. Hey, hey.
Son, we have about all the guitar we can handle here, or guitars. Chet and Doc made an album several years back. I brought a copy of it with me. It's called Reflections. It was done over at RCA. And Chet's this still available?
I don't know. I broke his hand, and so that he couldn't play on it. No, his hand was broken, though, really, when we made that, right, Doc?
In pretty bad shape, yes,
yeah,
it was.
he had a problem with his hand, and so he didn't make it with us. Otherwise, he would have been on it.
I think Michael Coleman was the young bass player.
He was there, yeah. We had a good time making that album.
Yes, we did, Chet. I enjoyed it.
Doc is one of my favorite players, and so it was fun to get with him and pick a little.
Doc, why do they call you Doc?
Well, I'll make the story short, and it wasn't very long anyway. I was doing a little radio show when I was about 18 years old.
We got 90 minutes, Doc. If you
okay.
Yeah, stretch it out a little, Doc.
I was doing a little radio show with another fellow, Paul Greer, for O.P. Lutz Furniture Store in Lenore, North Carolina. It was in 1941. We went into the little showroom in the store that morning, and we were getting ready to pick a little dab, and the radio announcer said, Arthel? He said,
Arthel?
Yeah.
Is that your real name?
He said, what's a good short name for you? Mama and Dad call me Arthel. And I like the name all right. It's something nobody else ain't got, I don't think. Anyway.
Ralph really shouldn't have laughed, should he? Kind of hurt his feelings, right?
Arthel.
No, he caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to laugh. He pronounced it exactly the way I did.
Yeah.
Well, what, so...
Wait just a minute. I'll finish. Let me tell you the rest of it.
I want you to.
And he said, what's a good short name for you, Arthel? And I said, I don't know. And some young lady that was standing there looking at me grinning probably said, call him Doc. And it stuck. That little radio show fixed me up for life with a handle. And that's all there is to that, Ralph.
Chester, would you agree that the name Doc Watson is probably as well known as any guitar player in the world?
It sure is. He's a very famous player, and a lot of people from all fields, from all walks of life, love the type of guitar he plays. It's kind of a folk guitar, bluegrass. What is it, Doc?
Sort of a cross-section of a little bit of foolishness from this and that and the other. And
Doc has roots. You know, he comes from North Carolina, and all those Yankees up north, they would love to say, I'm from Smoky Mountains, and I play ethnic folk music. And he is, and he does.
I'm going to, you know me, Chet. I'll hustle you for anything I can get. We sat out here in rehearsal. They did a little tune in the album called Chet and I Made a Record. And I was trying to see if they remembered any of it, and didn't remember much of it. Do you remember a little bit of that, Doc?
Oh, not enough to get through the song.
I don't mean to get through the song. How did it start?
It said, Chet and I made a record in 1979, and he says we'd have made one sooner, but we didn't have the time. And then I said he got his first guitar when he was 9 years old, and sometimes when he picks that thing, it sounds like a harp of gold, which in my book is just about as true as you can get. When that boy picks, he picks. Now, I've said what I want to.
Well,
I'm embarrassed to admit myself, I quit.
There's a tune in here about a widder.
Yeah?
Well, don't monkey with my widder.
Don't monkey around my widder when I'm gone.
I think a lot of people think that, Ralph. Do you ever wonder if you kicked the bucket, what would happen to your wife? I mean, would she marry in a year? Would she marry in 2? You know she'd get married again, but when?
Yeah, yes.
And so a friend of mine up in Chicago, he wrote Kentucky, by the way. He wrote many songs.
Carl Davis?
Carl Davis. He's gone to the Barn Dance in the Sky now, but he wrote many great songs. But he did a comedy act back in the 30s and 40s called The Blue-Eyed Boy.
Many times I listened to it.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yes.
Not many people remember that, but he did this comedy act, and he wrote songs for that comedy act, and this is a song.
Let's do this song
that he wrote.
I'll get out of the way. Michael, why don't you come over here and play bass?
Well, my fever is high, and I'm suffering with a cold, and I'll soon be walking on the streets of gold. I want to ask you, boy, the monkey around the widder when I'm gone. If you monkey around the widder, I'm a-telling you the fact. My big white ghost will come a-sneaking back. I'll hang you, boy, if you monkey around my widder when I'm gone. Oh, he's got the blues about the matter. Lord have mercy. Well, her cooking is good and her loving is fine. And when I leave this world, she's gonna still be mine. I'm asking you, boy, not the monkey around my widder when I'm gone. Well, if you monkey around my widder, I'm a-telling you true. Some dark night will scare the devil out of you. I'm gonna hang you, boy,